my stamping friends, this is Oksana from funstamper.com, and today is Wednesday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time, and we are together again, crafting and creating and inspiring each other. Let me give just a few more minutes to make sure we could see each other. Let me pull you on my iPad, and we will get started. If you will be watching a replay, just skip it for the couple minutes. All right, yeah, I do see you guys. If you see, please comment and let's get started. So what we're gonna do today, we actually gonna make really cool and fun Valentine treats. So this is a treat I gave everybody at my wine class yesterday. So it's this little treat, and this is how it opens. So you pull it and you push it back. So it's really fun way and kind of interactive, and definitely will have some wow effect, I'm sure, for everybody. So I decided to recreate it with current products. I use actually, this is designer paper. You could still buy it. It's on clearance rack, and still current colors and stuff. So let me show you what I created with this suite. So this is, we're gonna do two kind of things that go together using the same country lane suite of products. So this is a card, and if you pull, you will see the message. So this is a card, pull out card, and this is the treat. So exactly done the same way. And we're gonna use, I have kind of little tip for you. Those are chocolates. If you have Aldi next to you, this is probably the most economical way to give a gift, little chocolate, and it's really substantial size. So this is 40 grams each, so 1.4 ounce per bar. It's 5 bars, and I believe I bought it Saturday. It's $1.55, if I'm not mistaken, for the pack. So it's literally like 35 cents. Really good deal. And it comes in black chocolate. It has, this is milk chocolate, but has hazelnuts, and it is a white. So go to your Aldi's, stock on them. Really easy and fun to decorate. All right. So we're gonna actually use a Country Lane suite of products, and I will make a card. I did a prototype, but we will be creating together. So this is a Country Lane, and this is, I got inspired of this particular holder, but it's not it's pull out some kind, but it's not the way I design. This is really cool suite of products, actually punch and stamp set. Stamp set is actually my favorite right now. I just use it for anything. Just want to saying it, I could use it for anything. I just wanted to say happy birthday. I want to say thinking of you. We're gonna use that saying, and it's only $37.50, and designer paper is $12. So together it will give you your celebration choice for free. All right, you ready? Let's get started. So I'm not really sure what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a pull-out card or pull-out choices. Okay, let's just do it together. Let's do pull-out chocolate bar. It's much faster, and you could do like a freehand, but I discovered it's much easier when you score. It's easier to pull the bar back. For this one, you need 4 inches. So if your paper has a direction, so 4 inches tall and 5.5 inch wide. So what is cool about this, you actually could make 6 of those holders. So 1 sheet of paper you'll have left over, and you could just cover entire chocolate pack. So we will do, and the measurements is actually on my on top in the video description. So let's just do scoring, and I do have it somewhere, but I'm not sure what I did. But I will go by memory. So I scored at 1.5, 1 3/4, 3 3/4, and 4. So bar is about 2 inches wide and around 1/4 inch, kind of thick. But this is the easiest way to do. And then you will pull the bar. You could try to do it without scoring. I had hard time after that to pull it back inside. I'll see what I mean. So you kind of fold it, and tear tape is your new friend for all 3D. Remember that. And what you're gonna do, you're just gonna put a tear tape as bar is inside. We're kind of using as a holder, and we're gonna wrap it around. Super quick step. So we're done with this. And then I remove a bar, and I need to poke a hole to thread my ribbon. So you could use a like hole punch or small punch. I use my crocodile, I think it's called. I put, because it's DSP, it's super easy. Eyeballing, put hole in the center. Then we're gonna take, for this project you need quite a little bit of a ribbon. So I'm gonna take, so if you wanted to tie a bow, you need around, I wanna say 20 inches for this chocolate bar. So you'll measure 20 inches of ribbon. And we're gonna thread the ribbon through the holes. Let's see, live video, right? You kind of want it to center. You take your chocolate bar, make it nice and neat and point in the same direction, like so. Then you take a chocolate bar. This is what I'm saying. So after it's scored, oh, see, now it doesn't want it to go on a video. Okay, it does. It's much easier when it's scored. When it's kind of free wrapped, I had a problem to do it. You will have option to kind of pull it together. If you want to have it the same, you push it back and just tie a bow. So you could just do a knot, or you could tie a bow. There is multiple ways to do it. And you will just tie a bow on top, so your recipient could untie it. And this is all for that little mechanism to do. So super, super fun and easy. So here you go. You pull it, you push it. Isn't that fun? So that's all. Around 20 inches of ribbon, 4 by 5.5 piece of paper, and you have it. And we're gonna decorate in a little bit. All right. Now let's do a card. So I did similar cards a long time ago. I want to say like 2 years or so. And I thought, okay, if I did those sliders, let me have a card matching it. So we're gonna do this card. And for this one, I chose to use a mint macaroon paper. This is what I like about this fold. It's your standard 8.5 by 5.5 piece of paper. Card will be slightly smaller, so it's not 4.25 inch, it's just 4 inches, but you cannot really even tell. And we're gonna do different design. I want to show you. I saw the design. I really like that one. We're gonna score this this card at 2.5 and 6.5. And that's all. So we will have a theme on the back. And it overlaps just a little bit, like 1/2 inch. So let me put a tear tape, but I wanted to stamp a little bit in background as I'm gonna be decorating and the paper will be visible. So what we're gonna do little stamping, and I'll stamp some hearts. I don't know why I pull this, but too late. Okay, I guess it is what it is. Should have stamped first and then pull it. So let's get some little hearts and stamp a background. And my hearts, I just stamp those solid hearts. Maybe I'll do this one. Small ones. And just do background. I like when it's not just a paper. What did I do with hearts? Here. All right. And I like to do tone on tone. And we're gonna do mint macaroon in just a little bit. You will not see much. Just go around. No perfection needed. Stamping it. And those little two hearts are so cute. Maybe one up, one down, so it's slightly different one. When you're gonna stamp, go outside a little bit of the paper, give it more finished kind of look. We're gonna do the same on top. All right. And I wanted to do little slit, so the card will be opening a little bit different than our candy bar. I use 1-inch punch, and I will try to do my best to do it in the center. No perfection required. And you could leave it open, but let's just kind of glue it shut. Probably you could do tear tape, but this one should work. And let's set it aside for now. I'll put my block. And for inside the pull mechanism, what we need a cardstock measuring 3 3/4 by 5, so to fit it inside and not interfere with the kind of the sleeve. And Whisper White gonna be slightly smaller. It's gonna be 3.5 by 4 3/4. All the measurements gonna be on my blog and also in this video description, so don't worry about it. So I'm gonna decorate a little bit. And for this card, I also need approximately, I want to say 20 to 25 inches of ribbon. So let me just get like 23.5 just in case. 20, yeah. And what we're gonna do with ribbon, we're gonna do slightly different. We're gonna fold it in half. Because see, in a bar, we could see ribbon here, which is okay, but if I pull the card, I don't want to see the ribbon. I want to kind of, it pulls, but I don't want to see ribbon on both sides. So that Whisper White piece gonna actually hide the ribbon. So I'll fold it in half, take the ribbon like so, and like I was telling you, the tear tape will be our new friend for those projects. We're gonna adhere just a little bit, just secure a ribbon so it's not moving on us. Kind of lower. And also what I want to do here right now, I wanted to make a hole using my hole punch, which is I lost here. Approximately in the center. So I'm gonna apply a glue. You could probably do tear tape, everything. Remove that piece. And we're trying to hide the ribbon from up front, so you could add your message inside. And we're gonna take this piece. That's what glue is really nice because it has time kind of for you to work with. Of course, if you do stuff on camera, it's much harder for some reason, right? So I'm gonna center it here, pull the ribbon. All right, so this is what I end up with, kind of ribbon coming, and its one is kind of loose. I'm gonna take the same punch and punch here in the center. Remember, it's exactly the same how we did at our slider bar, but this one we only punch in one piece. Then we're gonna feed this one through. Nice and neat. And I like this ribbon, particularly as it coming with Country Lane. It's a little bit thinner, so it's much easier to do both. Okay, so then we align it how you like, and then we're gonna, oh, I had plenty. And let's just tie a bow, and then if I decided not to, then we could redo it. Because we'll see how we're gonna decorate. I'm not sure yet how we're gonna decorate yet. This one, but we're just creating our basic slider for the card. All right, so here's our card. See, kind of looks really similar like our candy bar. It just here is. So this is a basic. Let's do a little stamping with that sweet, and I will show you little tips and tricks how to work with some of the stamp sets. So that stamp set, which is cool, it has both hearts, big and small. And let's say if you do them both in red, you stamp it, you punch it, all cool. But let's say sometime you want them in different colors, right? You don't want a small one. Or what we're gonna do, we're actually gonna be creating a little focal point with few hearts. So I only want a big one. I don't want a small one. So I just need to make sure it's clean. I did clean it before, but I'm just testing. I will take Sweet Sorbet ink. And with photopolymer, also cool that you could see. See, I'm inking only the part that I need. And I'm gonna stamp one here. Ink it again. And stamp one here. And also to use a 3D heart, I have scrap pieces of paper. And the easiest way is to have a strip. I ink only hearts that I need. And I stamp few of those. We will need two. Don't stamp close to each other because the punch has leaves, and I'll show you in a second. Then you will kind of, you will waste it. So you need to leave them a little bit, kind of stamp them a little bit apart. I also wanted to stamp extra hard on sticky note. We're gonna make mask. So we'll see what we create. It's gonna be cool, I promise. All right, so we're done with the heart. I will probably could have punch mask, but I wanted my mask don't have any white borders. I'm gonna cut mask really quickly. We're gonna stamp leaves, and I wanted to do some masking. All right. So the leaves also pretty cool. They have 2 leaves on a stem set, see, right and left. And this is when you stamp, this is how you're gonna be punching. You could cut them apart and kind of punch them separately, but I really like that you could basically stamp and punch at the same time. But I really wanted to do for my heart, I wanted to kind of create like a leaves, you know, heart with the leaves. And I will use my mint macaroon color and use my masking heart. All right, let's see what's mint macaroon. That could be me that could lost ink pad in front of myself. Okay, mint macaroon. I guess it's not here. I just stamped with that. That's too funny. Oh well. Let's change the plan and let's just go with different colors. So I'm gonna do what, like, first I'm gonna work with the left leaf. See, the same. I only inking what I need. So this way I'm not gonna, and I stamp this one. And I mask this one. I wanted to have a leaf. And it goes this way. See, this is why masking is working great. And now I'm gonna work on my other leaf. And I do the same. Oop. Oh, I should have. Don't do it like I did. You only need to work with the left leaf and then right leaf. I'm like, what's going on? So we're gonna do this one and stamp here. Also, if you want to just stamp leaves separately and use them, I do suggest to use a small strip of basic white to stamp. So this way you're not gonna waste when you punch. I'll show you what I mean. So here's one leaf, one set of leaves, and here is another set of leaves. All right. So do you see what we're doing right now? Yeah, we'll see in a second. I'm just creating a suspense for you. You're gonna punch. Again, this is where I love punches, and especially if they have multiple shapes versus die cut. I love die cutting, but it's much faster to do to punching. Okay. Let's make sure our leaves are here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And we're gonna take a marker. This is also what I learned recently. I was blown away. And you take your blend and you just make a stem. Make a stem. And then look, I'm taking another piece and I'm making a stem. Oop. Okay. I wanted my heart to be like a 3D and be popped out. So then we're gonna cut a stem. There's no punch for that. See what I'm trying to do? I'm trying to kind of have little heart as a plant. This is what I was saying. Don't stamp it too close. See, if my other heart will be close, then the leaf gonna be kind of messed up. So just little tip for you. we're gonna stamp another heart. All right, it will be much better in macaron, but I lost it in my task. So we're gonna roll with that. If you have adhesive sheets, you could use adhesive sheets and cut lawn strip. I still have those lawn strip. I don't even know if Stampin' Up! Carries them or not. But those one, they used to sell this lawn one to do shakers cards. They actually are really great for this particular project because this is similar widths as we need. And all right. So I wanted to put a heart here. It's like it will be my 3D heart with the dimensionals. So we're just working on decorating our slider card. I was asking a couple days ago if you ladies already started working on Valentine's, and many said, no, not yet. So I'm hoping you'll have some ideas and you could work on Valentine's with those kind of inspiration, especially treats. I think it's super easy to make them. So I did cut my stem in half, and you'll see why. I wanted to put a bow and then sentiment. I'm copying one of the ladies that presented. She has similar idea. So I'm kind of wanted to recreate her stuff. So we will have our stem, but I want to leave a little bit of gap. Probably leaving too long, but it is what it is. Let's see. Look. All right. And we're gonna put 2 leaves. I bet you don't know what it's gonna look like, but no worries, you'll see in a little bit. And those 2 strips a little bit higher, so I'm using them as well for the leaves, the higher than dimensionals. I don't want them to be completely different widths. So those are gonna be our leaves. I want it to work. And like so. I'll show you my prototype. Turned out a little bit better. And then we will take our ribbon. And I want a kind of big bow, big chubby bow. Let's see. What's this ribbon? I want a tiny. And the bow gonna go kind of in the center. We're using this ribbon. I'm almost out of the paper, and I don't have that much ribbon left. I was playing with that a lot. All right. We're gonna put a bow here, and then I wanted to have a sentiment. And for sentiment, like I was mentioning, I really like the sentiment that comes in this set. It's that just wanted to say. I think it just so kind of suited for anything, right? I just wanted to say congratulations. I just wanted to say thank you. You just later on you could use that card for any occasion and then decorate inside. So this is, I guess it's gonna be my favorite saying for the greeting. We're gonna stamp this one. And we're gonna add this like so. So I wanna kind of thing in background, and I'm using again those tall strips. If you're using, you could probably, if you use dimensionals, if you kind of use edge for the stem, then you could use the same kind of type of poppy uppy, but this one is a little bit taller, I discovered. Yeah, I do have adhesive sheets, and I'm patiently waiting for my big alphabet, alpha mode, I think it's called, and people do a lot with cutting alphabet with those sheets. I'll show you later, but I didn't really use those. Kind of like my dimensionals and those strips, kind of on my desk. All right, so this is, I was saying, I also cut 2 strips of designer paper, and we're gonna add it to both ends to add a little bit more color. I wish I didn't lose on my desk my mint macaroon. I just wonder where I could put it. Ay, ay, ay. That's okay. I do have another one somewhere, but all right. So here's my card, and this is gonna go on a card. We will put few dimensionals, and we're gonna have our card ready. Then we decorate our treat, and we will have it all set to give it in person, to send it. This is what I was saying, that I don't know if I want a bow. I wanted to do like a pull out, maybe too much ribbon. I'll decide in a little bit. But this is slides, and let's add a little bit of bling. It also comes in the same suite, so we will add some bling. It's adhesive sequences, and we'll just do a few kind of randomly. All right, so this is our card. Just wanted to say, and then Rosane could say that I love you, that I'm happy we are friends. So this is the card, and this is the one that I originally made, the same one. And let's just finish decorating. We have everything for it. Our naked chocolate bar. I'm a mess today, ladies. I'm telling you, I don't know what's wrong with me today. I was so prepared, and then, okay. So here's a treat holder. So we're gonna do just really simple stamping, similar like I did before. I did cut a circle. I think it's second, largest from, smallest from stitched shapes, corresponding scallop circle. I'm gonna stamp with love, or you could say just, let's just stamp this one, we'll stamp just for you. And in a sweet sorbet to match. And one thing I want a pink heart, and I don't have it yet. Let me stamp here, as I have a little scrap of paper that we did a stamp. So as a tip too, if you wanted to do small heart in different color, make sure that you have a smaller strip of paper and ink only that heart, and stamp. Stamp one more time just in case. So about 3/4 of an inch to 1 inch will be good. And then you could punch it, and you could see you don't really wasting any paper. And those hearts could be relatively close to each other. Okay. We're gonna glue our circles together. Again, decoration, you could probably do elaborate decoration, you could do easy decoration. I'm going for quick one. I made 15 yesterday. Actually, I made it Monday for my wine class, and everybody loved it. It kind of gave me idea what to show, and I know we all could use some quick projects. So this weekend, your homework is to get some chocolate, go to Aldi's, buy some chocolate bar, grab one sheet of paper, and make those little sliders. We will go ahead and add the leaves and the little heart. And we will be all set. So let me know what you think about this project. Let me know what you think about that slider card and sliding chocolate. I wanted to go either today or tomorrow and buy kind of big chocolate, that Hershey chocolate, and try to get measurements for that. I don't have it right now, so I didn't create one, but I definitely will have something for you. And gonna go ahead and add this one here. So cute with a bicycle. Oh my gosh, I love this designer paper. Just pretty by itself. And we will add few dimensionals. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm trying to see if there's any comments there. Yes, thank you, Sherry. I don't know. I was because I'm a little bit today, little mess. But oh well, with the construction and other things, and yeah, too much going on. But you know, there is nothing that crafting could not fix. And because we're using some blue, let's just do little blue here and little blue, little heart, and we are done. All right. So what do you think? Ta-da! Ta-da! So this is the one that I originally created, and the green kind of matches with the chocolate. The red one will match really cool. So this is one of the cards. This is what we made with wrong color. And I'll show you. My prototype came a little bit better. So this is the one I made earlier. So instead of a bow, I kind of tie a knot. And the paper, and I did similar flower. So that's the projects. So I hope you like it. If you need any supplies, please let me know. Visit funstamper.com. Host code is here. Next week, I will show you a little bit more about my Fun Creations Club. So registration for this month is closed, but I may have 1 or 2 extra kits left. I will let you know next week. So we're gonna make 8 cards, 2 of each of 4 design, and supplies included. It's really cool way. And my next club, Fun Creations Club, I will announce next week, but I always wanted to do cards that is hard to make. And I wanted to do cards for guys for next month. So I'm actually working on them. So it's kind of a little secret, but we're going to use one of the stamp sets in a main catalog. And we're going to create all 8 cards. Will be basically a card for your husband, for your loved ones, for the, you know, not for teenagers. My son will be 21, will be appropriate card for him, but stay tuned for that. Please share my video. Please comment if you like what you see. Also, join me next week, the same time. Remember, Wednesday, 6 o'clock. I'm really gonna stick and come to you and stamp with you, and it's gonna be our time together to share some ideas. And I really would like you to create those little chocolates or slider cards and see what you could come up with. So this is your homework till next week. And until then, happy stamping. Bye.